So number 10 on the QR code review is asking us to solve this radical equation. So the first thing that I am going to do is actually move the 2 over and then move the square root of x minus 24 to the other side. Here's what you would get. You would get the square root of x minus 2 is equal to negative square root of x minus 24. Now, why would I do that? Well, because I want to work with an easy number to square on this side, and I want to work with something easy to square on that side. Now, you don't have to do it this way, but this is just the first way that I saw it. So from here, I'm going to now square both sides of my equation. On the left-hand side, I'm going to get the square root of x squared. Now remember, this means, so don't forget this part. This part means the square root of x minus 2 times the square root of x minus 2. So don't forget that. That's what we're working with. When you FOIL this out, you would end up with this. X minus 4 rad x plus 4. And if you don't see that, just do FOIL with these two binomials. On the right-hand side, if I take the negative square root of x minus 24 all squared, you're just left with x minus 24. So already my equation looks a lot simpler. So from here, I can also see that these x's cancel out because that x is on both sides. So if I bring everything sort of to one side here and numbers to the other side, I would have negative 4 square root of x is equal to negative 28 if I just subtract 4 from both sides. If I divide both sides by negative 4, because remember I'm trying to get x by itself, I would get the square root of x is equal to negative 28 divided by negative 4 is a positive 7. And then of course from here, to get x by itself, I would then square both sides. So I would get that x is equal to 49. Okay, so I would double check that and make sure that this is actually a solution and make sure that it works. So over here, this is where I check because the directions ask me to do so. So is the square root of 49 plus the square root of 49 minus 24, does that equal 2? Well, the square root of 49 we know is just 7. 49 minus 24 is 25. So if I do the square root of 25, well, that's just the number 5. Does that equal 2? Well, it doesn't look like it's going to equal 2 for us because 12 does not equal 2. So in that case, what that tells me is there is no solution. So if you were to actually graph, this on the left-hand side into Desmos and then graph the line y equals 2, you'll actually see that the lines never cross. So that's why the answer is no solution.